to share a little bit about DreamBikes and the work that we're doing in Madison to move cycling forward. So just to reiterate what Chris said, for those of you who don't know, DreamBikes is a nonprofit 501c3 organization that strategically places used bicycle stores in low-income, troubled neighborhoods. The really cool part about what we do, though, is we partner with local youth organizations, like the Boys and Girls Club here in Dane County, and we staff the store with teens from the community. We teach these teens how to refurbish bicycles, how to run a small retail store operation, how to deliver great customer service, all life skills that we believe will benefit them in the future. And so really the objectives of DreamBikes is to give teens hands-on job training. But simultaneously, it's also to make bicycles affordable and accessible. A national survey of bicyclists and pedestrian attitudes found that the #1 reason people cited for not riding a bike is lack of access to a bicycle. Like many people in this room, we at DreamBikes believe in the bike as a tool for empowerment, as a vehicle for change, as a solution to many of the existing problems that are out there. Bicycles have economic, they have environmental and health benefits for all. But today, I am going to highlight the importance of the bicycle to the low income. And to do that, I'm going to draw upon some existing research. Research has found that people in poorer communities have higher rates of obesity and health-related issues and lower levels of physical activity. And it's not surprising that these lower levels of physical activity contribute to these higher rates of obesity and health-related issues. People in poorer communities have an abundance of fast food readily available to them and a lack of healthy food options. They often have to travel, and when they find these healthy food options, they're often more expensive. And finally, research has shown that families in low-income communities are more likely to have high levels of crime. We need to make the neighborhoods and the streets safe for kids to get out there and play and to ride their bicycles. Mayor Soglin referenced this early when he talked about the need for safety within our community. Not only can this bicycle address the physical activity needs of low-income people, but bicycles can be a viable, affordable, and a very important form of transportation for low-income people. One of the most interesting findings in the research, although perhaps not surprising to all of us, is the purpose of a bicycle tends to differ for low-income people than it does for middle or higher-income people. For lower-income people, it tends to be utilitarian in nature, whereas for the middle or higher-income, it's recreational and more so for exercise. Again, this demonstrates the importance of a bicycle to the low-income community. And they found that the travel patterns for low-income people lent themselves very nicely to utilizing a bicycle. Lower income people, when compared to higher income people, made fewer trips per day, they didn't travel as far each day, and what's interesting, in talking to my DreamBike store manager in Milwaukee, he said that there were lots of kids in Milwaukee that have never seen Lake Michigan.
Oh my God.
And in addition to that, lower income people were more likely to travel during off-peak hours. And finally, their research also found that children from low-income households walked 2 times as much as kids did from higher income households. So not only could adults benefit from the use of a bicycle, but so could the kids in the low-income communities. So in sum, the bicycle can benefit all people, but this impact can be more pronounced for people from low-income households. As I mentioned before, DreamBikes exists to help advocate for the bicycle while delivering on our mission of hands-on job training to teens. To date, DreamBikes has put over 5,000 bicycles back out into the community. We've given over 40 kids hands-on job training. It's encouraging to see this room so full and packed today, everyone coming together to proactively identify opportunities to make Madison the #1 place to ride a bike in the United States.